Another exciting thing is that what we're talking about.
Exactly. The shift to ROS 2 makes Arculus more flexible than ever. Here's why.
This is arcTech. I'm Thomas Furman, software engineer. We have a big migration plan to use ROS 2, which is an open source robotics framework. We are currently actually migrating our code to it. Main goal of it is to divide, let's say, the brain in two different pieces.
So what are those pieces? And why split them apart?
One piece would be the autonomy layer, so everything related navigation, path planning, avoiding obstacles, acting upon orders. And another part is what we call the platform, which is everything related to a specific arculus. So the sensors which are there, the drive system, like the arculus is a diffusion drive, so it has two wheels which are like going like that. And we want to abstract those things to make them independent. So for instance, if the next generation of our robots come with a different mechanical design, we would just need to exchange the platform side, so develop it new and keep the whole autonomy stack, which is also making our development much faster.
But speed isn't the only reason. Safety plays a huge role. Decoupling for safety.
On the arculus, we do have a special hardware component taking care of everything which is safety related, meaning avoiding that humans mostly get hurt. That code in the arculus brain is quite an important piece, which is currently acting kind of as a backbone on which most of the rest of the code is based on, which is making everything a bit entangled. And one of the drive to migrate to ROS 2 is also to decouple the safety aspect from everything else, at least as much as we can. So we can also be more modular and support different types of arculus in future.
And with safety handled separately, it's much easier to tailor arculus to different customer requirements. Scalable Robotics.
We are deploying more and more arculus to customers. Usually each customer has its own constraints, which we also need to be able to adapt to in our arculus brain code. One of those constraints are the backpacks, which are often different per customers. With our current arculus brain, it's quite difficult to integrate new backpacks, especially when they are a bit more complex. And that's something we are really investing time also right now to think how do we integrate that in a much easier way so we can support more use cases for the arculus in the future.
And when things go wrong, ROS 2 helps there too. Smarter fault management.
Last but not least, we also have a lot of work planned into the direction of fault management, especially when something is wrong is happening with the arculus and with the brain. Currently, our approach is to stop everything and start everything again. In future, what we want to do is to use like the ROS 2 node lifecycle, which is one of the features of it, to be able to restart parts of the system. And in addition to that, we are also currently migrating a lot of our deployments to use Docker, which enables us to be much more modular in the deployments. And also for us developing, testing, everything is split in different modules. And we can basically ensure that the whole system is tested pieces by pieces and then everything together.
ROS 2 isn't just an upgrade. It's a whole new way of thinking about safety, speed and flexibility at Arculus. This is arcTech. Follow us for more deep dives into tech's toughest topics.
Nice.